In this video, we're going to walk you through the viewing, onboarding and tenancy process on the No White Walls platform. Let's pretend I'm a tenant who is looking for a room to rent. I can do a basic search for, let's say, Hemel Hempstead. Or I can apply more search filters such as budget, type of room or bathroom, and pets. And then select to only view available rooms, and so on. Clicking on the room allows me to see the room details, amenities and location, and book a viewing by either clicking book or just scrolling down and selecting a day, and then time. The system then requires a tenant to register, provide contact details and create an account. We also ask a tenant to read and agree to our tenant terms and conditions and privacy policy, which handles key pre-tenancy terms and GDPR aspects. A tenant then verifies their email address. Logs back into the system with the newly created account, and his or her viewing is confirmed. They then also receive a welcome email from No White Walls and a confirmation email for the viewing, which provides a link to cancel or reschedule and contact details for the agent or landlord. Now the landlord or agent receives a notification that a viewing has been booked for their property by a prospective tenant, by email, text, or both. Let's have a look at a tenant profile. They have all their details now, and in the My Viewings tab, they have their viewing listed. We will now do a fast forward and assume the viewing has happened. They met and looked at the room and chatted. Let's see what happens next. Once the viewing has taken place, the system will prompt the landlord or agent to generate the tenancy offer. The link leads them back to their dashboard with all the viewings. If the tenancy offer is accepted, the viewings will be shown in green. We find our latest viewing, and there we can select to either offer tenancy if we liked the tenant, or not this tenant, in which case the system will send the tenant a polite note that the room is not available anymore. If we decided to offer tenancy, we input details we've discussed with the tenant during a viewing, such as price, deposit, tenancy start date, and a term. The system collects a holding deposit of £150 by default. Any other terms agreed can be added here. And we click Offer Tenancy. We now switch over to the tenant account again. And you can see an email has come through to the tenant offering them the room. From here, they can either decline the tenancy or accept it. accepting an offer leads them to checkout, where they are again advised to read and accept terms and conditions and are required to pay the £150 holding deposit, which they can pay by a credit or debit card. Once they've done that, they receive another email which invites them to begin the referencing process. We have integrated with Good Lord referencing. So they are now invited to fill in all details and read a tenancy guide within that. It sets up all key terms of the tenancy subject to the AST. And is an auditable digital document which they need to sign. Within this, they fill in their details: previous renting history, employment details, upload their ID for right to rent check and submit it. The reference report takes 24 to 48 hours. And if successful, No White Walls will generate a tenancy agreement. A tenant receives an email prompting them to sign an agreement. And you can see that it also serves all the required compliance documents. Upon signing the tenancy agreement, a tenant is required to pay the deposit of the first month's rent minus the holding deposit. It can be paid by card or bank transfer. They can review and download the AST, which we've developed with property lawyers specifically for HMO requirements, and sign it digitally. The landlord or agent then goes through the same process and signs on their end. No White Walls offers flexible solutions to create modern co-living spaces within your HMO. Get in touch to ask how we can help you.